Hey everybody, welcome to another electrifying episode of Segatalks. And oh boy, don't I have a big show for you guys tonight. You're hoping for the MMA-Holes. Well, I do have them here, but it's just, I don't know. The audio is low. I don't know. Seems fun on my end. People are just messing with me, saying that the audio is like... Seriously? Seriously? Yes, break that like button, subscribe, and click that notification bell to catch everything that's Sega related on here. Now, I would say I have the MMA-Holes coming, but apparently, though, he hasn't shown up yet. So, don't worry, guys. He's coming. He's coming. He said he was going to be here for 9:30. I'm just going to get my little name tag thing set up. Oh, whoops. There we go. We're all set, and we just gotta wait for the MMA-Holes, guys. Oh, I never did know about the James Downsnitsky. I'm sorry if I am butchering your name right now, dude. I'm a little worried. I don't want not the MMA-Holes to show up. I did send him the link to most, so I know it's the real MMA-Holes. He told me that. But every time when I watched his live stream, though, every time when I would always show, the moment he started noticing me in the chat, he's like, "Oh dear," starts showing all of a sudden. Just the moment I start watching his live streams, I just currently subbed it to him just recently now, guys. Quentin, welcome to the stream. Good to see you here. Which is kind of weird. Somebody said that Quentin is banned. He's right there in the live chat, guys. He's over there in the live chat. Just saying hello, everybody. So that's a sign. I met him last night. Now, I did not invite him Jesse Bell Hill, although I didn't notice though that she just recently subbed to my channel. So thank you for the subscribe, Jesse. I hope you watch more of my YouTube acapellas or the video game acapellas I have on here. Wait, I banned you from my... I did not mean to, Quentin. I did not mean to, by the way. If I did, if I did last night, I did not really. I'm actually feeling a little now. It feels like a bit of a blur, though. But did I really ban you last night when I was doing my drunken streams? Getting a little worried, guys. It's already I'm already 5 minutes started and still not the MMA. Still no MMA-Holes yet, guys. Oh, did I really? I'm sorry, dude. Well, anyway, though, for newcomers to this channel, though, I do video game acapellas. I do unboxing videos. I'm a gamer, guys. Can you guys actually tell? Yeah, but I do like them. I still like doing cover songs here and there. Although I've kind of stopped it for like a while now. It's just been it's just got to the point of being bad. So it's just got to the point now where YouTube's copyright infringement laws have just gotten so out of hand that I just can't do them here on YouTube. It kind of sucks. Back to the good old days again, like 2007, 08, 09, before all this stuff started, taking effect, I would gladly take it in a heartbeat. Yeah, and for you're all saying you were telling Firza that I just started my live stream yesterday and I broke out crying on stream. Okay, I broke down, but if I started crying, guys, everybody would have just been proven that I'm like weak. I'm not that kind of person at all, guys. So yeah, Chris told me his dad could beat up, and no, not a chance. My dad's a big guy too, guys. Oh, finally, there's the guy. The MMA-Holes!
Hello. Hello, Sega. How are you today?
Oh, pretty good. You were just getting me nervous here, dude.
Well, that's what I like to do. I like to keep everyone on their toes. I like to keep everyone excited and waiting. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, you were getting me a little nervous, though, but thank you. Welcome to the show.
You're welcome. I don't know what I signed in as on my Google Hangout, so I don't know what it says down below. But I am here, and I am live with you guys. The TheSegacampGamer. This is exciting. I see the chat room is on. It's on fire right now. Everyone is just pumped up. Everyone's aroused. You got 18 watching, 20 likes. This is insane, Sega. You run a really good show over here.
Oh yes, it was all thanks to my very good buddy Tommy NC 2010. I used to guest star on his talk show, Tommy Talks, and then when people were all like saying, people were always saying, Sega, you should make your own talk show, and that's how this show got its start, actually.
Really? Now, Tommy is Tommy NC, right? That's his name, Tommy NC.
Yes. He's the guy who back in like March of 2016, he made that video, just showed himself breaking out on camera, be like, all I want to do, but just pretending like he's having the camera like this, and he's just like, all I was just trying to do was inspire people. That's all. And then that's it. And then right afterwards, we posted that. It went viral. Like, he just blew up overnight. It went, like, I noticed the sub count went to 20,000, 30,000 during the show, 50,000. The next few days after that, I noticed it went over 100,000. And I was, like, really happy for him.
Yeah, I hear that he's a... He's quite the large YouTuber. He's large and in charge, and he's very swole with his 100,000 subscribers. Good for Tommy. That's very nice that Tommy has this very loyal following. That's great.
So yeah, that's how this all started. How Tommy blew up. But ironically, though, I never heard of you for like a very long time. Actually, you know who got me into you?
Who?
John Fears.
Oh, fuck that guy. No, just kidding.
What?
Just kidding.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh, sorry. Got a little out of control there.
Oh, you got that acapella too.
Well,
tell me about getting that viral.
Well, here's the thing. The acapella is the reason why the MMA-Holes are big fans of Sega. Every time we have a caller go a little bit too long, or we decide to play this, we play this. That song is fantastic. It's absolutely fantastic. It's gold. That should be viral. There's no reason why it's not viral. So that's why I drag all of the MMA-Holes to Sega, and we pray to the Lord Sega right now.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah.
That's kind of weird though, because at the time though, that was just about I was just doing cartoon acapellas. Like I was doing all these different cartoons and shows I used to watch as a kid, and that's how it all started. But then for some odd reason, I somehow came across Reading Rainbow, and I'm like, I guess maybe I could sort of add it because the intro, it's like it starts up like a cartoon. If you were to like the cartoon intro is here on YouTube today, and the cartoon intro is like that. Even if you watch the acapella, you see the little clips pop in and out of from the intro, and it's just like it just has this little boy opening up a book, and the next thing is this imaginary world just changes.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Reading Rainbow is a magical song. It was a magical show when I was a young child. I was young. Actually, wasn't Reading Rainbow before your time? I mean, that was on a long time ago, the Reading Rainbow.
Sort of so. I grew up in the 90s, and I actually, they still made new shows in the 90s. The show just died up by 2006, but I grew up watching it in the 90s. Not much, though, as I got older, but it was still, I still watched it when it was still young.
Mm-hmm. Well, here's the thing. I mean, it is a magical song, and I'm glad you...
And the crazy thing is, the host on that... I'm sorry to cut you out there. But I remember they had the host, you remember back when they had the old Pyramid Game Show in the 80s? Well, when they put LeVar Burton on, LeVar was always good at giving clues. He was like every time he always gave a clue, they would always get it every time.
He does. He's very good at the clues. LeVar Burton is the black guy from Star Trek, right?
Oh, wait. Like the guy with the visor?
Yeah, that was him, no?
If that was him, you just blew my mind right there. I did not even think about that at all.
How did you not know this?
Star Trek, The Next Generation, the guy with the visor. That's crazy. It never did occur to me. And I watched it, The Next Generation, when I was a kid as well.
Sega, he's trying to say that all black people look the same. Is that what you're trying to say right now?
No. I see everybody equally.
Me too. Oh, well, I mean, listen, white people, black people, Asians not so much, but everyone else is kind of cool.
Oh yes, yeah. I do give respect for all different kinds of races and stuff.
Who is your?
Trust me, guys, I'm a good person.
Yeah, I could sense that you're a very good person. Out of all the races, who is your least favorite race?
Really can't come up with one off the top of my head. I can't say Scottish because that's where my whole family originated from. They came from Scotland before they came to Canada.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that. So they came from Scotland. It's pretty wild. We have some Scottish followers, the MMA-Holes. Have you ever played bagpipes?
No. But I could probably pull off the Scottish accent.
That's pretty good. Actually, I felt like I was in Scotland for 2 seconds there from that accent. The chat room is really on fire right now. I noticed that you have a nice little thing going over here. Can we ask the chat who is their least favorite race in the chat right now? I'm just curious to see what they say.
Okay. Jesse, your friend Jesse now showed up saying Mexicans.
Yeah, we don't like them. But I got to say, they're all right. Yeah.
Oh, I wish I had a tea right now, guys.
So
let's just say no tea for me tonight, guys. I'm just gonna be doing the show, and then after the show's over, I'm gonna go right off to bed. I got somewhere to be early tomorrow morning.
I really think this interview is going very well, Sega. It's a pleasure to be here. I wasn't going to go live on Monday nights. Monday nights aren't my nights to go live. So this is a weekly show that you have here. I see you're all dressed up.
Yep, it's a weekly show. Got the nice suit. This is actually Tommy's inspiration as well. I finally, I've been doing the show like this for a few months now with a suit now and a button-up shirt and a tie. Doing it kind of like Tommy. Don't have a fedora though, but I could do fine without it too.
Yeah, I tell you what, the suit looks better on you, man. I don't know about this Tommy fella. I don't know him very well. But I know that you are the singer of Reading Rainbow, for God's sakes. So that means you're here and Tommy's here. It's like this. There.
But yeah.
I think you're a better.
I've been always right down here. I've been always right down here at the bottom for like the past 10 years, though. Can you believe I've been on YouTube for 10 years?
10 years? Holy! You know what?
Yeah.
You know what yesterday was? Yesterday was our year anniversary. The first year of the MMA-Holes ever. Could you believe it, Sega?
Oh yeah. Well, before my other channel got taken down, I guess we could just say that for the time being, guys. For my 10-year anniversary, I posted up an acapella of me singing the very ending to Yoshi's story.
Oh, it's very interesting.
One of the most beautiful themes ever from Yoshi's story. That every time when you complete a chapter, though, there's the Yoshis are always chanting. I thought back as a kid they were like chanting the end of, but all these years later, when I looked it up on YouTube, though, people said that they're somebody speculated that they were chanting out Nintendo.
That's very weird.
Like Nintendo. It kind of makes sense.
It does. Sega, did you watch the big fights this weekend? I don't know if you're.
I've heard of it. Conor McGregor and refresh my memory. Conor McGregor and who?
The black guy.
Mayweather.
Yeah,
I was aware though about McGregor and the fight between McGregor and Mayweather, so I have heard about that. Refresh my memory. Who ended up getting defeated?
Well, the white guy lost. The white guy lost that fight.
Oh.
It was sad to see. Yeah, he was the guy I was going for, not because he was white, but it was the guy I was going for. It just so happened I was going for the white guy in that fight, and yeah, he lost.
Yeah. Arb just sit here in the chat. McGregor won. Sega. Thank you, Arb. Thank you, man. You're always looking out for me.
He sure is. Well, I mean, yeah, McGregor lost in the 10th round. He got punched in the face a couple of times, and the ref stopped and he says, "No more fighting. This is bad." And then that was it. Yeah. Sad.
Come on. I play myself a little bit, though. I'm not really into wrestling or boxing or any of that kind of stuff, and that's kind of what Tommy is into as well. He's kind of into that. I could see you and Tommy just like having a good conversation for about an hour on this.
Well, Tommy. Oh well, who cares about Tommy? He's not here right now. But
yeah.
But Sega, have you ever gotten into a fight as a kid, like when you were a young lad in Scotland? Did you grow up in Scotland? No,
No, I lived in Canada all my life. I've been growing up in. I actually grew up in Ontario. I'm not gonna say like the exact town. People know I'm in the chat, so I'm just sorry. But yeah, I grew up here in Ontario, Canada, all my life. By 2001, though, my parents decided to move, and we lived outside of St. Thomas, between in the middle of nowhere, between St. Thomas and Aylmer. Since the last year, though, I finally left home, and I finally got this place directly here in St. Thomas. And that's how it's been like ever since.
Well, listen, it's a pleasure to be here. Have you ever had Tommy on the show? Because clearly I'm the bigger celebrity between the two, if you really think about it. Tommy's physically bigger than me, but I'm a big
yes, I had him on here a few weeks ago as well, although he was like trying to look a little bit like the Joker and trying to be a little scary on my show, and I don't know what that was all about.
Well, listen, I promise you this, I will not dress like the Joker, nor dress like the Joker, so no need to.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, I won't do that.
That makes me feel better.
I have a question. Mr. Anonymous, he tied me in the basement so many times. It was actually upsetting. He took over my channel. He's done a lot of nasty things, and he threatened me the other day. He said, "Chris, I am banned from Sega's channel. I cannot comment in Sega's channel, and if he doesn't unban me, he's gonna put me back in the basement." Now, I don't know.
Oh,
did you ban this guy, or I don't know what happened? But
I kind of did. I kind of tried to find him on Google Plus and then just ban him from the channel. And I noticed the first time when I just watched your live stream, he pops in on your show, being like, "Sega can't unban me," and I'm thinking to myself, seriously, there's a reason I banned you.
Well, I mean, he's not a nice person. He's definitely not a nice person. So I can understand why you banned him.
And besides, he kind of snuck in on my show down again. I would always be doing a show, and then afterwards, about maybe 10, 15 minutes in, he pops in with uninvited, trying to go start some shit. I'm thinking to myself, dude, what is with you?
Well, the troubling part about this is now I'm in trouble again. Now he's coming after me, and it's sad. I don't know what to do. I'm scared. I'm nervous. And I mean, if you could try to unban this guy, maybe that would help me out a little bit. But I mean, anything you can do, I'd appreciate it.
Hey, you could tell him though I got him unbanned, but just tell him not to sneak in onto my show ever again uninvited. I keep sending up the link to everybody else, some of who I want on the show, but then all of a sudden, now and again, one or two people seem to like pop in here, just trying to go start some shit, and that's just something I don't need. I'm trying to keep the show on the rails, and they're always like trying to send it off somewhere unexpectedly.
Well, all right. Well, hopefully that gets solved. I'm a little upset about this.
Although, I guess someone was mentioning something now, and I guess I'll bring this up. Can you actually believe I used to be in my own wrestling-based tournament show at one point?
Really? You don't say.
I kind of regret bringing this up at the same time, but I'm going to go bring it up anyway, though. Wow. There used to be a time when my friend, not friend now, though, enemy I hate back a long time ago, he did this show about this wrestling-based show called ABW, and it stands for Ass Pies Barely Wrestling. And I somehow was in the first tournament, and I actually won.
Wait, you won a wrestling tournament?
Yes, and it got right down to like a final match between, well, it was supposed to be me, Chris Chan, and this other guy, Kyle 6000. Kyle ended up getting run over by a car, though, just before the match started. So it was just me going against Chris Chan, and we ended up climbing up the top of the cage, and I almost broke through the ceiling tile at the top, but eventually I finally and then knocked him off.
Oh my goodness! Were you nervous? Were you scared while this tournament was going on?
Kinda. It seemed a little insane.
It does. It seems very insane, actually. But I'm glad you're all right. Have you ever thought about competing again?
Sadly, today, not anymore. I did it back then, but I'm happy just now with what I got. I came out with some pride, and I just want to leave it with that. That's all I want to do, guys.
Well, I mean, if you ever thought about getting back into the cage again, or the ring, or wherever you fought, we'd be happy to set up something for you.
Yeah. Yes, of course.
Were you nervous in this fight?
Oh, I was. It was a little too much.
That is sad. Well, anyway, Sega, I noticed that there's a girl called Filthy Georgia that jumps into your stream, and I saw her stream where you did jumping jacks. Where are you going now? Don't leave me.
Sorry. Right. There was a moth hanging, just sitting right over here in the corner, and I'm like just fly swattering it.
Oh, that's pretty.
This
pretty
sucks.
bad.
I don't have a fly swatter, guys. Kill me.
All right, let's all kill. Everyone kill Sega in the chat. All right. So this Filthy Georgia came in, and I saw she was a car. I don't know if she's a half car, half woman. It's really weird. It was a car.
Yeah. I thought that was weird. And the first time I noticed her coming in, though, I noticed she had this camera on for about a minute, and I could just sort of see her face, and then she just turned the camera off, and then I'm like, ah.
You know, I have to say,
I can tell it was a girl.
Mm-hmm. But so we're not sure if it's a girl or a car. You're saying, right?
Yeah. I'm sure it's a girl, though.
Oh, okay. So it is. All right. So it is a girl. Okay. Well, I mean, she seemed very attractive. Were you turned on to this girl at all when she was talking to you? It seemed like
a little bit.
She had a nice voice, and yeah. Well, I mean, what if it turned out that she was a car? Like, say, if you had a relationship with her, and things are going really well, and then you went to meet her, and you go to a park or something like that, a really nice park on a beautiful day, and then she rolls up
like a car with a Siri voice.
Yeah, it's a car. Would you still date her?
I actually don't know. I don't really have a driving license either, so it's not like I could like purchase her.
Well, I mean, if she drove herself, you know, I mean, all you had to do is get in, and you could just drive.
Yeah,
around.
of course.
Yeah, that wouldn't be bad. So I mean, and no one
would be bad.
Yeah, you married to a car. It's kind of cool. Like, I mean, think about it. You could go wherever you want to go, you know, and you could always be on a date. It'd be nice. Where would your first date be?
My first date in a car, huh?
Yeah.
Probably on the top of a hill underneath a tree, just looking down. Yeah. I don't know.
It would be weird, right? But
that's an idea. It'd be kind of like it'll be a little bit like Ghost Rider, where I think there was like this one scene though where Nicolas Cage and his lovely girlfriend that he had in the movie, they went right for this hill where there was this tree, and they just they actually made out there.
Have you ever made out with a car before?
It would sound a little awkward, but the answer is no.
Oh, okay. I mean, I think a lot of people would answer no in that one. If you said yes, maybe that'd be more awkward, but that's all right. We don't. Yeah.
By the way, Jesse Bellhill, thank you for subbing. I noticed you followed. Thanks for the sub. Hope you keep watching all the acapellas. Now, I do video game acapellas for this channel, though, and I do a lot of unboxing videos. And even though I noticed that you like the Reading Rainbow, but you should try them keeping your eyes open for like some of the new acapellas as well. I'm planning a great big ginormous Pokemon medley pretty soon, actually.
Well, I have to say,
I'll make sure to have this big ginormous Pikachu plushie right above me in the video.
That is beautiful, that Pikachu. It's a nice Pikachu. I've tried to watch some of the acapellas. I really couldn't get through them. Reading Rainbow, to me, is pretty much, that is like the song right there. That's like your Stairway to Heaven. That song, I don't know how you can top the Reading Rainbow song. Have you ever put out a song that you thought was better than Reading Rainbow?
There were quite a few others that I actually seem to enjoy. I'm actually kind of happy with the new ones I just did recently for this YouTube channel. The last three I remember doing where I did the Wii Game Shop channel theme from the Nintendo Wii. When you go on start up the Wii, you go into the Wii Game Shop channel. They had like this pretty cool theme, and I did say in the video I do plan someday to do the Mii channel theme. Never got to it yet, but I also did Brinstar's theme from Super Metroid, one of the two themes when you're going through exploring Brinstar, I think. Or is it no? Oh shit, I can't even remember now.
It's all right. I'll give you time. Okay, you think.
Actually, maybe you know what? I'll just put the this will just take me like 2 minutes.
If I played Reading Rainbow right now, could we all sing together? Because I would sing with you. Could we all like do a 3-way acapella?
Can we save that till after the show? I thought I would have Fears on here as well.
Oh, yeah, get him on.
Maybe we could have Fear and then bring Fears on. Oh, yeah, it was Brinstar's theme from Super Metroid, or at least one of the two themes. There's this other one that plays for, like, that I remember made a return in Metroid Prime 2 Echoes.
Mm-hmm. It's great. I haven't...
And then the third one I did was the title screen to Star Fox 2. And that's kind of interesting that I did that, though, because Nintendo in a month is going to be coming up with the SNES Classic Edition, and they're finally including the finally never released Star Fox 2 to the SNES Classic. I actually streamed it about yesterday on my Twitch live show.
Okay.
I actually completed it too.
That is amazing. So, if I were to get into video games again, I haven't been playing video games for a little while. I used to play video games all the time. If you were to tell me, being a video game connoisseur, what system, what game should I start getting back into, what would it be?
I find that hard. I grew up playing Sega Master System as a kid, and there were like lots of good games that I played on it. I never beated them though, but it was a good start just to let me know what to expect. It was a good start to get to it was pretty good. But for the start, though, I played Outrun, and when I saw Classic Game Room's review of it, though, they noticed though that it was a much more better game over pole position because there were all these hills that would show up in the.
Oh no.
Well, they would just show right up about when you're driving.
Wait, hold on, Sega. It looks like someone's here.
Yes.
Who is it? Wait. Oh, it's the car.
Yep.
Wait. Maybe we could get to the bottom of this. I see there's a car here, but we're not sure if the car is a lady or a car. Car? Are you there?
Hello, Sega.
Oh.
Hello. It's the car that we were talking about.
Wait. Hold on a second. This is a weird coincidence right now that the car is here.
The one who told me to do the jumping jacks.
Interesting.
Without my shirt on.
I am always watching you, Sega.
If you're watching me, you must be watching the acapellas I'm always posting and the live streams I'm always doing.
I am always watching you, Sega.
Sega, am I the only one that's turned on right now?
I'm a little bit turned on a little bit myself right now.
Okay.
Sega,
Yes?
can I ask you a question?
It's an interview, though, but sure.
How hard are you right now, Sega?
I could be. Really?
Oh God! I tell you what, Sega, I can feel your dick from here. It's crazy. It's insane.
But yes.
Well, so you're saying you are hard or you aren't hard, Sega?
Oh, I'm rock hard right now.
Okay. Go
Sega,
ahead.
who is your friend?
What?
Who is your friend, Sega?
The MMA-Holes. This is an interview right now that we're doing on my show. You know, Filthy, I just finished played Pokemon Crystal and beat the Elite Four, and now I'm going to Kanto.
Me too.
If you ever come to my live streams, there might be a Pokemon named after you.
Sega, there should have already been a Pokemon named after me.
Yes, I'm sorry. I did not know, though, at the time. I just found this out recently, though.
Sega.
I do blame myself. But yes, it is true, MMA-Holes. I was having a drunken stream yesterday, and I finally finished leveling up all my Pokemon, and then I went to the Elite Four, and everybody, and the chat was just about electrifying at this point. I almost lost to Bruno, who uses fighting types, but I still pulled through in the end with my shiny Raichu.
Well, more importantly, can we find out if this Filthy Georgia is a car or a woman?
Sure, I guess.
I mean, I think everyone in the chat wants to know if this indeed is a car.
The answer needs to be said, Filthy Georgia. Are you a woman or a car?
I have a better question for you, Sega.
A what?
Do you like mufflers?
Mufflers.
It's a great question.
Probably would not mind them.
How often do you oil your car, Sega?
Oh dear. I don't know what to say to that.
Well, how often do you oil your car? That's a great question.
This is going to be a little embarrassing, though, guys. Even though I do have my own apartment now, I don't really have a driving license.
Oh wow.
But yeah, that's just like right now the show is just going right off the rails now, guys.
Hey, it's all right. We forgive you. Listen, not everyone has to drive. I live in New York. You don't need a license. You can get around anywhere. I mean, I'm sure you're in Canada, correct?
Yes, I am.
All right. So I'm sure there's many ways to get around. And if indeed Filthy is a car, if you guys have sex, well, maybe Filthy could drive you around Canada.
Oh, yes. You know what, though, Georgia? It could be it could be like Gone in 60 Seconds. I remember watching the movie Gone in 60 Seconds, and there's this one scene where Nicolas Cage and Angelina Jolie, they're like sitting in this car, just trying to hijack this thing, but this couple is making out through the window, and they're all like, they can't just leave until they, and then right afterwards, so Angelina just looked at Nicolas Cage and says, "What do you think is better, having sex or stealing cars?" And Nicolas Cage, he kind of comes back though with, "Why not about having sex while boosting cars?" And she's all like, "Oh, that's not a good line." She's like, and he's like, "I'm sorry, I just blurted that out. I'm sorry."
That's a great scene. Filthy, what do you think about that scene?
It's a really good scene. I will agree. That's like the best scene of the whole movie right there.
Yeah.
Well, that and Eleanor at the very end of the movie, the best highlights ever for like when he's having Eleanor.
Sega,
Yeah.
have you ever heard of cars that drive themselves?
I've kind of heard now that that's finally becoming a standard now. Like, isn't it about Google trying to make like the Google car? So now they can make it be so they don't need the driver. It could like automatically drive itself.
Do you like cars that are in control, or do you like to control your cars?
I guess I'm more of a little bit of both, but I think I would kind of lean towards more of that it would drive itself. Words of just because I'm afraid of that. Even if I do go behind the wheel, who knows what could happen, guys? Like, trust me. I'm not saying though, there's a reason why I don't have a license, guys. But I did say, but I would do that.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, hey, listen, no one's criticizing you for not having a license. It's fine that you don't have a license. I think Filthy Georgia could solve that problem. It seems like she can help you out.
Yes.
Filthy Georgia can solve any problem.
Oh, yes. I noticed Filthy George is also in the chat, Filthy Georgia. He's in there in the chat. You want to say anything
to
him?
Sega. I've warned you about Filthy George. I've told you. He does not like it when I talk to you.
Oh, right. I'm sorry.
So wait, hold on a second. Are you saying that Filthy Georgia and Filthy George are an item? I thought, oh wow, they have the same avatar, just different colors. Oh no, Sega, this is bad news.
Yeah, I think I just opened up the apocalypse.
Sega, maybe you can steal the heart of Filthy Georgia and get her away from that nasty Filthy George, because he seems like a nasty man.
Yeah.
Sega, are you going to save me from Filthy George?
Oh, like Link in Legend of Zelda? Lady, I would gladly do that.
How are you going to save me, Sega?
Well, he is a wrestler. In fairness, he did say he did wrestle and he won. So maybe he'll wrestle him.
I could probably do that. I'll do an MMA style as well.
What if I told you that Filthy George could fight better than you?
Well then, Filthy George, he could win the fight. Win the war.
Well done. Well done. Well played there. I like that.
Yes.
Yeah, it was very good. Now, Filthy George is in the chat, and he's like, he looks like he's getting angered right now. How are we going to stop this?
Do not anger Filthy George. He's a beast.
Yeah, and I've kind of noticed that myself.
Sega, when you did the jumping jacks for Filthy Georgia, how did you feel after that? Did you feel like a real man?
Kind of did.
You looked like a real man. Filthy Georgia, what did the jumping jacks do for you?
Not nearly enough.
I had my shirt off. I'm sorry. Say that again.
The jumping jacks were just an appetizer, Sega.
Ooh. Going on to something bigger. I like that. Yeah. Now this is getting a little weird.
Yeah, I'm getting uncomfortable right now. I mean, it's weird because I'm not wearing pants. I probably should slide pants on so I don't get uncomfortable anymore. You ever do streams without pants on, Sega? I noticed we only see...
No, I'm always wearing jeans, though.
Okay, good.
Actually,
Filthy Georgia, what do you think of his outfit right there? What does it do for you?
That outfit would be so much better without the pants, Sega.
Oh, trust me, Filthy Georgia.
Oh,
I am dead sexy.
Look at him. He's getting ready for you, Filthy. Go get him.
Sega.
I'm moving my hips right now as well for you, Filthy Georgia.
Sega, stop.
Oh no! We're just getting started.
Get him, Sega. Get the car. Get that car.
Oh yes.
Oh.
Sega.
What? I hope I made you feel a little wet inside.
Well, I don't know about Filthy Georgia, but I'm soaked right now.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I gotta get back.
All right.
I like you here, but right now we're in the middle of an interview, and I've got to go back to my interview with MMA-Holes.
Yeah, it's only fair.
But thank you for coming in on the show. It's fine. I still like to have you here, but it's just it's supposed to just be me, MMA-Holes.
Wait,
my friend is here, Sega.
Oh no!
What the hell is that noise?
That is my friend.
Oh no! I knew it. I knew it.
Sega. Chris is now in my basement.
I knew it.
Do you want him back?
That would be kind of nice. But as well though, you're not the only one that could go change and transform like that.
I see. Sega's playing hard to get. Sega, when you were humping the pole, were you rock hard?
Sega has disappeared. You scared him.
Filthy Georgia. I see you're attracted to Sega. How dare you cheat on Filthy George in front of Sega?
Sega has not stolen Filthy Georgia from Filthy George yet.
Ah, so you're saying that Sega has not stole your heart?
Pretty cunning for a guy that knows how to make his voice low pitched. Because, guess what? Sega Camp is not here.
Stop it, Sega, you're scaring me.
Am I now? Well, I guess I'll give you a little hint. My name is not Sega Camp, but actually... Where Camp? Hey, wait, what? What the hell? Seriously?
Sega, has anyone ever told you that you look like a young Jim Carrey?
Oh, don't even get me started with that yet, buddy.
Sega, can you say, alrighty then?
Oh, really? Were you really expecting that, Mr. Anonymous?
You're scaring me, stop.
You're annoying me, and you just tried to, and here you are trying to sneak in onto my show. You know, I'm gonna put you in on a little secret. SegaCamp did not actually ban your account. You know who did? Me.
What?
I've watched you come in uninvited to our show. We'll crash the show. Trying to go ruin SegaCamp, take the show off the rails. All I have to say is, not cool, dude. If you want in again,
Bring Sega back. This man is scaring me.
oh, trust me, we're just getting started. How about I could just do a Weird Camp rant right with you right now on the show, and that could be the whole show right there, buddy.
Does this man straddle poles like Sega does?
Oh no. I make sure to get right down to brass tacks, exposing frauds like you.
Sega, can we sing a song?
I know, Sega. Read the frickin' name, asshole.
Sega. I mean Wirecamp. Let's sing a song.
Much better.
Are you ready to sing?
Oh, sing. You want to sing, huh?
I fucking do. Butterfly in the sky, I can fly so high. Take a look, it's in our book, the reading rainbow. I can't do anything. Friends to know, ready to go, reading rainbow. Anything. Take a look, it's in our book, the reading rainbow. Reading rainbow. Reading rainbow.
And this is why I don't watch SegaCamp's acapellas. I'm bad, people. It's just I don't watch them. SegaCamp doesn't mind them, though. And I don't have anything bad against that either.
Have we lost Filthy Georgia? Maybe she's too turned on by our singing.
You want an acapella? How about this as an acapella?
That was beautiful.
This actually is starting to feel a little awkward.
Sega, is it weird that I am turned on right now by your singing?
It's Where Camp, but that sounds interesting. Anyway, though, could you bring back my interviewer? Otherwise, I'm not going to go anywhere unless we have our interviewer back.
Can we sing that song again?
You're the interviewer.
But you want to hear the song again?
Yes, can you just sing that song?
You know what? You can hear the song all you want in September. Where Camp Rants is making a return, guys. And Sega Camp will as a revamped intro for season 1 and 2. And it has the song added to that as well. You're welcome, guys.
The fucking song is stuck in my head. I can't stop singing it.
Look it up if you're interested. Night Vision.
Filthy Georgia, can you sing that song with me, please?
What is the song?
Wait.
Yes. Are you ready, Filthy? Okay, let's do it. It's a beautiful song.
It's a 2-minute song.
Keep it going, please. Filthy, why are you not singing with me?
That's the song.
Sega, I have to say, that would be a beautiful wedding song.
What?
That song would make for a very nice wedding song.
I guess so.
Maybe you and Filthy Georgia, while you're walking down the aisle, can slowly float across with that song in the background.
Oh, yes. I guess so. There's only one problem to this, though. You do realize that I'm Werecamp.
Oh, you look just like Sega. Anyway, Filthy Jojo.
I do look like him, but there's only one problem. That's the only problem.
I see. Glasses. It's like you're Clark Kent and Superman.
But yes, like Superman. I'm almost like a superhero in a way. Like Marvel, like Iron Man, like Thor.
Can we take a vote in the chat if you would like to have Chris and Sega back? Hit me with the ones.
Buddy, can I have my interviewer back?
You have
I've been
to ask
sitting
the
here
chat.
patiently waiting for you to bring back my interviewer so we can continue on with the show like we were having planned.
I need you to ask the chat what they want, and we will give them what they want.
2 zeros and then a bunch of ones and then a bunch of zeros again.
While they're answering the question, can you play that song again?
Sure.
You're the best.
You can still hear it, right?
Yes. Everybody in the chat, can you please sing along?
There's a reason why Sega Camp found this theme. This was a perfect theme for my show. For Weird Camp Rants.
It's a very nice song. It calms me down. Hope you can listen with us.
What is the song?
It's Night Vision. And it's a perfect theme for Weird Camp Rants.
How does the song go?
So ambient. It's not really I don't think there's really a meaning. It's just an ambient tune. It's just a very... I'm not Sega. I'm sorry, lady.
For fuck's sake, where can't...
I promise I'll bring him back. But right now, though, I'm just trying to deal with this Mr. Anonymous guy.
Mr. Anonymous.
Yes. Yes, lady.
I think she wants you to leave as well. I would not be surprised.
Could you ask Sega
I
to
kind
replay
of
the
want
song?
you to leave and bring back my interviewer.
If Sega sings the song one more time, I will let Chris free.
Sega, play the song.
Not from the start. Right here where I paused it.
All right.
Sega, if you play it from the beginning, Mr. A will let Chris free.
You like to make everything so difficult, buddy. That's all I gotta say. You're just making My whole life so difficult. There was a reason I banned you or blocked you off of Google Plus. You were too much to handle.
Who, lady or me?
Da da do do da da do do da da do do da da do.
That's actually pretty good. Kind of following along with the background theme.
That was very good.
Da da do do da da.
All right. All right. I'll let him out. You've done your job. I will let him free. But remember, I am not the MMA-Holes. I will be back.
Okay.
I'm behind you, Sega. Look behind you. I'm standing behind you.
Ah! Ah!
Sega? Sega, you there? Sega? Oh my God, that was so weird. Mr. Anonymous.
Just give me a minute.
All right. Oh my goodness. I hate when Mr. Anonymous does things like this. Screws things up. He hacks. Mr. Anonymous, if you're watching this, you constantly ruin everything. You've taken over my channel. You're just a complete asshole, Mr. Anonymous. God damn it. I was having a great interview. I mean, Sig was having a great interview. And then this has to happen. This is just unacceptable. Absolutely unacceptable. God damn it. I hate when he does it.
Chris, are you mad?
I am furious right now. This is ridiculous. I can't take this guy anymore. He always comes in and he always ruins everything. Shuts down my channel. I get a strike. Sega, you look like you've been through a tornado. Are you in Texas?
Oh no, but I have heard about that big ginormous hurricane ripping right through Texas right now. It is Texas, right?
Sega.
I have heard of it though, and now they're making the gas, and now because of that, the gas prices up here in Canada are just rocking through the roof.
Sega, did you know Filthy George is in Texas?
Oh yeah, he just said it. Cool, dude.
I can't believe you made fun of
Better be back there, buddy. That tornado, there's a hurricane about rushing right through on the shore right now, buddy. As long as you're just away from the lake, you should be fine because it's coming in right from the lake, and then it's just going to be ripping off the areas off the lake.
Well, I think this is bad news because now Filthy George, I mean, now that you made fun of him living in Texas and being underwater, I don't think he's going to be happy about it.
I wasn't making fun of him, though.
All right.
I'm not trying to make fun of you, Filthy George, but
Sega.
They do have an evacuation plan, though, happening for the country, though.
Sega, are you being nice to Filthy George?
I'm trying to be.
So
At least still trying to make sure that he doesn't get himself killed.
Are you getting on Filthy George's good side, Sega?
I'm just trying to make sure that he doesn't lose his entire life. Oh dear.
That would be bad. We don't want him to lose his entire, maybe some of his life, but not his entire life. That would be terrible.
What the hell? I'm reading the live chat. I'm already dead.
Wait, what? Oh my god.
He just said the first I lost his dick in the hurricane, and then he just said, I'm already dead.
Wait, he's an apparition?
Oh, wait a second. Oh,
no.
Wear camp, come on.
Wait, hold on.
Not cool.
So who is this Wear Camp guy? He seemed like he was taking on Mr. Anonymous when I was tied up in the basement.
Wear camp was hot.
Filthy Georgia has a cold, it seems. I think Filthy Georgia
Camp is the alter ego for this channel. There's a reason the YouTube channel is called The SegaCampGamer and Wear Camp. Wear Camp does rants. I do video game acapellas, unboxing videos, and of course, though, I'm running this live show as well. Although now and again, though, we may have although I guess maybe just for Halloween, I may have Wear Camp on here just to mix things up a little bit, guys. I didn't do it last year because after last year, though, I got a strike, and then I ended up not doing live streams for a while.
Sega, do you beat it to?
But this is the old channel, though.
Sega, do you beat it to Russian rape porn?
What?
Do you beat it to Russian rape porn?
Russian rape porn?
Yeah, Russian rape porn. Rape.
No.
Okay. No, someone in the chat, Tanner, asked, and I thought it was a good question, so I just was curious. I mean, doesn't everybody?
Maybe everybody else, but I don't know.
What is if you had to blow off some steam? What would you go to? Do you go online? Do you go to nudie magazines? Do you think about Filthy Georgia? Where would you go to blow off steam?
To blow off steam, like what? Like watch porn or like play Street Fighter?
You better answer this correctly, Sega.
I hear someone in the background. I don't know. I think we have a guest. Sega, do you have company over here? Oh, no one there?
What?
So where do you go to blow off steam? And it seems like Filthy Georgia is very interested in this question. Where would you go? Do you go online? Do you go to magazines? Do you think about Filthy Georgia?
I would do that just to look at just to imagine it being Filthy Georgia.
Yeah. I think this whole chat room has blown off steam to Filthy Georgia. Just to be honest, you know. What do you think?
Filthy Georgia owns this chat room.
What?
Sega, did you know that I, Filthy Georgia, own your cat?
Okay.
You own the live chat.
No, she owns your cat. Your live cat.
I own your chat.
I'm just gonna go minimize the live stream now because of that.
I have to say, this interview is going fantastic. It's going great. I'm having an awesome time right now. I don't know about Filthy Georgia and Filthy George, but I'm having a great time over here. And it's a pleasure to be here, Filthy Sega. It really is.
Yeah.
Is Fears coming on this stream?
Yeah, I was gonna wait till maybe wait until the interview came to a close.
Well, let me say something serious right now. On Saturday, I streamed live, and I got over 300,000 views on my stream with 2,000 more subscribers. Does this make me the best YouTuber ever?
I do like the 10 Mo Likes song.
Me too. I like it too.
Maybe you think you could do it right now? I just got 20 likes on the show.
We sure can.
Nice.
Flex, flex.
I've got 10 more likes. I've got
10 more likes.
I've got 10 more likes.
Fuck you, dislikes.
Yes. Yes.
I've got 10 more likes. I've got 10 more likes. I hope the dislikes die of AIDS.
There we go.
Oh, yes.
There we go. 10 more likes. 21 likes. Look at that. 21 likes.
Someone's asking for Jesse's song now.
Oh, Jesse does have a song. She does have a song.
What's the
Jesse
song
does
then?
not have a song.
Do you want to hear Jesse's song?
Sure.
All right, give me a second.
I don't mind it. You can go ahead and do some of your stuff here on my show. I don't mind.
Filthy Georgia does not like Jesse's song.
So Filthy Georgia doesn't want to hear Jesse's song. Sega, maybe you should ask the chat if they want to hear Jesse's song. I mean, Filthy Georgia has nothing to do with Jesse, but it's so
Fuck
weird.
the chat. Ignore the chat.
The chat is going crazy for it though. Jesse's song with a bunch of exclamation marks in one of them. Oh, actually, never mind.
No, they don't. They want it or they don't want it. I don't know.
They do want it though. They do want Jesse's song. If I could actually screen share the live chat right now while pausing the video though, you'd be like, oh yeah, they really want it.
They want it. Filthy Georgia, do you want it?
Filthy Georgia wants to burn it.
She wants to burn it, huh? How do you burn a song? I don't know.
Reminds me of, I think it was like the Super Mario Brothers cartoon. It might have been one of the other, it might have been Mario Brothers 3, I forget. But I know there was like one though where Mario was like listening to this, or Luigi was listening to this tune, and then Mario finally grabbed it and then threw it out in the fire. And it's just like, oh yeah, now it's he's like, Mario, no, that's like really hot. And then he's like, yeah, now it's even hotter now, or something like that. Something I remember. Something I saw on YouTube before.
That's crazy. That's a crazy story. I don't know if I'm going to try to play it. I don't know if I can run it through here because I have it on my computer, and I'm going to try to play it now. Let's see.
All right.
Let me know if you hear it. Give me a thumbs up if you hear it. Okay, let's see.
Okay.
Thumbs down.
Where you at? I don't know if I can play it. Filthy Georgia might be in luck. All right, hold on. Let's see. I think I got it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is the first time ever on Sega Camp Stream the Jesse song will be played. This is exciting. Sega, are you excited about this?
Oh, yes.
Now, Jessie had her tits showing. She had her tits showing in this song, so we'll play it.
What you doing on me? What you doing on me? 1, 2, 3, 4. Jessie's got her tits showing. Lying down 69 tits showing. Jessie's got her tits showing. Lying down 69 dog kiss tits showing. Lying down with my tits in the air. Jessie Bell Hill doesn't fucking care. Where is my dog?
She's not happy.
Right in my mouth. Jessie's got her tits showing. Lying down 69 tits showing. Jessie's got her tits showing. Lying down 69 dog kids tits showing. Jessie's got her tits showing. Lying down 69 tits showing. Jessie's got her tits showing. Lying down 69 dog kids tits showing.
There you go. I don't know if you heard that well. There you go.
I love this.
Oh, I heard it perfectly here on my end.
Hangout.
I'm sorry, Jesse. I'm sorry, Jesse. If there's just don't kill me, okay? Like angry video game nerd. Don't kill me.
So Jesse's in the chat. Oh, it looks like Jesse's upset about this.
She is. Oh, well. But I am sorry, though, Jesse, though. I did say, though, for it to be played. Everybody was requesting it in the chat. I just had to get it here on the show.
Well, there you go.
You know what, Jesse? After hang out, hang in the chat after the show's over. We may have them, but we may have everybody here on the show, watching the show, come in here and talk, hang out, after party.
An after party. So you're saying there's after parties after your shows, your streams?
Sometimes, though. I shouldn't be, though, tonight. I should actually just be going right off to bed after the show's over, though.
Sega.
But I could probably just have, like, a small one, though. Yes, Filthy Georgia?
What is your bedtime?
I don't really have one.
Everyone should have a bedtime, Sega.
Well, when I was still in high school, though, I used to go to bed at 10 every night because I would always be up about 6 o'clock the next morning, getting ready to go to school and everything. Since I left high school, by 2009, Filthy Georgia, it's just been like now. Does a bedtime really exist for this guy now?
So you really don't have a bedtime. You're a grown man. You don't need a bedtime.
Yeah. I can go whenever I want.
Filthy Georgia sounds like she's breathing very heavy. I think she's excited that you don't have a bedtime.
Sometimes, although I do try and make him a restriction, though, not to go past 2 in the morning. Sometimes I have a rule does break though when I'm just about getting too heavy into gaming, and I'm just right there.
Tanner wants you to do that.
Sometimes, guys. Sometimes though, I'm always I'm always like busy having my late night gaming craze going on, and then before I know it, I just lose track of time, and then it's not my fault, guys.
It isn't. Now, can you do that thing with your eyebrows again? Because Tanner wants you to do that thing.
I remember watching Kilgras, and he was actually doing game genie codes for Super Mario Brothers. And there's one that he actually mentions for tit sex, and then afterwards he goes like this, goes like. I thought that was funny. He's like, "Oh, tit sex, tit sex." Oh, you want a little bit of tit sex? Afterwards, he's like, "Hey, man, about you got a game genie code? Yeah, type in tit sex."
Sega, would you like to be a regular on my show?
It would be awesome.
All right, maybe we should.
Kind of. That's why we could. That's kind of why I did this show in the first place. Just so then right afterwards, I could say, "Could you make me an original for the show?"
All right, so let's ask the chat room. There's some MMA-Holes.
Although, don't be surprised if I go start chiming in now and again about something gaming related. Tommy seemed to have noticed when I was on his show.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, I think we could find something. Like, you already have a presence with the Reading Rainbow song. That right there is a big contribution to the MMA-Holes. But let's take a vote in the chat. Yes or no, if we should have Sega as a reoccurring guest. Let's see what they say.
Greg Lee says yes. Tanner's like, yes, we need to get him. Never mind. Yes, we need to get him late, please, Jesus.
It looks like they want it. Sega, it looks like they want you in as an MMA-Hole. Oh my God.
I did sub just recently.
There you go. All right, so now you're part of the crew. You're part of the MMA-Holes. We'll figure something out.
Yes.
And unlike Tommy, we will have you on the show. Unlike Tommy, that
nice.
But I'm not wearing a suit. It's not happening.
Like I said, though, I'm not really into boxing or wrestling, and that's kind of what Tommy kind of did with his show as well. But I got to start somewhere.
Yeah. Well, listen. How many subscribers do you have right now? I know there's a story.
I had to start over a brand new channel now. This one is still sitting under 100 right now.
All right, we got to get you to. We have to at least get you back to 100. I know you had like over 500 before. We'll work on getting your channel fully loaded up. Me and Jesse will get on this, and maybe Filthy Georgia. I don't know if Filthy Georgia has a channel, but
Filthy Georgia doesn't like Jesse.
Oh wow! You hear that?
What?
Oh my God!
Whoa. That's one of the things I do.
That's cool.
You should have don't you even like the little sub intro I do?
I do. Oh yeah, it's very nice.
Subscribe. Everybody seems to love that. Fears loved it, and I interviewed another person with the name Deb A, and she seemed to love that intro as well.
I like it. I think it's a great intro.
Can you do that again, Sega?
Subscribe. Oh, wait. There's a better one that I could do. Someone left this in the chat. I apologize, but it just almost seems like something that I should do with the subscribe. Come spray. Wonderful. That's love hearing it as well. Wonderful, wonderful.
He said, "Come spray." I love that. Wait, so if we ask you to say certain things, you could do it in that voice for us?
I'm gonna have to just say no for now, and it's just about I only do that for the subscribe. I'm afraid. I just saw the cum spray, and I just thought, oh, maybe I could do that as the subscribe way.
I gotta say, you saying "cum spray" is probably the best thing I've ever seen ever. That's so great. You do it one more time. That's pretty good. I like that. That was pretty good.
Cum spray. I'm sorry, Filthy Georgia.
Oh, that's so great. Oh, it's amazing.
I think we're gonna almost wrap up the show. I think I'll go get my good buddy Fears in here now.
Yeah, I think he needs to come in here.
And we could do Reading Rainbow.
Yes, this is exciting. All right,
Fears, if you're watching, you get the link, buddy. Oh God.
Cum spray. Oh, it's so great. Oh, that's such a soundbite. Not even funny. Someone please, if someone could grab that sound and hit me on Twitter with that thing, please do it right now. I need that.
If you made that as an alert for your show, I would find that awesome.
I tell you what, I'll make that a fucking subscriber alert. Every time someone subscribes, cum spray.
Yes.
Oh, for hell!
I still like the fly guys go like MMA-Holes or something like that.
I need
the guy, like you have the guy fly like this and then just go like this.
Yeah.
Like Superman or something.
Yeah. We'll definitely figure something out. It can't just be Reading Rainbow. And by the way, Sega, I have your link in all of my videos, all my descriptions. You can go down to my link and they can subscribe to you. So I give you a shout out on each and every one of our ridiculous streams. So
yeah, I'm glad that you like that. Since I posted that, now you actually made it popular.
Awesome. Well, that video is great. That Reading Rainbow video is so good. So. Oh shoot!
Oh, we finally got Fears.
Oh yes, Fears is here.
Cum spray.
I saw that. I did see it. It's been quite a interesting stream. Sega, let me just say, this is probably the greatest day of my life. This is the greatest stream of my life. I've been laughing all the way to the bank. It's been great. I'm just thank God Chris is back. I was emotionally bereft when Chris. How did it feel to be trapped in a basement?
Well, it sucked. I mean, when you're getting penetrated in each and every hole, it's
oh my God,
it's a terrible feeling.
Jesus. And I've got one thing.
I took care of that. I at least made Wear Camp take care of that guy.
Sega, that guy freaks me out. The non-MMA-Holes. Steer clear of that guy. Jesus, he's locking people up in basements. He destroys your stream. What in the absolute shit?
I think from now on, if he ever comes on, I'm just gonna have to bring Wear Camp out to take care of that.
The car's here. The weird, hilarious, sexy voice car is here.
It's Filthy Georgia.
Yes. And I got one thing to say to Chris. Fuck me, Chris. Fuck you.
Thank you. I do appreciate it.
I noticed that right when you came in, you're like, fuck Fears. I was emotionally bereft. A tear came out of my eye. Unbelievable.
Fears, don't make me crush you. I will crush you single-handedly. I'll take my hand and squish your face multiple times. If you ever say that again to me.
It's making me think of Kilgraz again.
Well, I had to get you back, man. I mean, come on. No, what's up, dude? No, me and Chris are cool. I love Chris. Chris is a great guy.
Mm-hmm.
Chris is a great guy. I love your show, man.
Don't make my people attack you.
Oh, yeah, no, I don't want that. Fears would fucking quit YouTube.
But you know what? Not for nothing. You did ban like all of the MMA-Holes. They were all busting your balls, and you knocked them all out of it. I saw one stream that you did, a live stream.
I don't put up with that shit. I don't put up with that shit. I just get rid of them. Ooh. Like some hilarious, I don't know who she is, that Jessie girl. She started some shit out of nowhere. I'm like, yep, you're gone. Bye. You're gone. You're gone.
I missed that part. What did Jessie say?
Tell me more about what Jessie said.
I can't remember exactly what you said. It was quite a while ago, but a whole bunch of your MMA holes, Chris, they don't like me for some reason. I have no clue. And I was like, I'm not going to put up with it. You're gone. You're gone. You're gone. And then she started some crap. I have no idea why she started crap. I have nothing against her. I don't know her. I know she comes on your show every once in a while. I have nothing against her. I was like, all right, if you're going to start some shit, you're gone.
But
Jessica Hill is okay for my channel. She could watch all the acapellas.
I mean, I got nothing against her. I've got nothing against her. I have no idea who she is. Anyway.
Do you cry?
Do I cry?
Do you cry a lot, Fierce?
No. Do you?
Filthy Georgia never cries.
Oh, that's good.
You've never cried on a stream, Fierce.
I'm trying my best not to on my face.
Sega, I'm telling you, there's something with you in this car. Go for it. Do it.
Oh yeah.
I saw Sega in the back. The pole humping was impressive.
Oh,
pole humping. Listen, if you can't do a YouTuber, invest in stripping, male stripping. Work the pole. Awesome. I'm telling you.
Yes.
Who is this Quentin guy? This Quentin guy just called you a stupid cunt. Like, why would he call you that? This is terrible.
I don't know. There's weird idiots on the internet.
This guy.
There's weird idiots on the internet.
Be ashamed of himself, Quentin. You should be ashamed. He's not a cunt. Look at him, goddamn man, for God's sakes. Right?
Thank you.
Goddamn man.
He's a fear for my channel, though. I would not say that, though.
I try not to let him get to me anymore, Chris. You know, I'm just like, all right, they're gonna start some shit. They're gonna say shit. I don't care anymore. I've gotten too many headaches over it. Awesome. I'm a cunt. Ooh, sweet. Yeah, I'm a cunt.
Where are you
You
right now?
sound a bit triggered.
I'm not triggered. Well, I just got done editing my videos at the coffee shop, and I didn't want to miss the great ending of the Sega. So they just closed the coffee shop, so I'm sitting outside, and I've been waiting like literally the past 8 or 9 minutes because I was like, Sega's gonna end it here soon, so I better wait because I didn't.
I think it's getting right down to the wire. I better be going to bed pretty soon.
Well, Sega, before you leave, it would be an insult to Chris for you not to do a tribute song of Reading Rainbow for the great Chris. The MMA Holes.
Yes. Give me like 1 sec just to find the song.
Okay, Sega, let me know when you're gonna get ready to do it, and I'll give you a 3, 2, 1. I'll give you a countdown. But yeah, Chris, that's the main reason why. While Sega's preparing this, that's the main reason why. I didn't mean to get rid of a lot of the MMA holes, but
I do plan to do more.
I don't put up with that crap, so I just got rid of them.
Well, listen,
I may eventually do some more cartoon acapellas in the future of MMA holes. I just noticed though, it just wasn't enough. I noticed I'm starting to like think up like a bunch of other ones that I could do again later.
So
like I absolutely loved it, Mona the Vampire, but you know I never done Pippi Longstocking yet, and that was something I used to watch on Teletoon.
Oh, nice.
Even the classic Yogi Bear and Scooby-Doo, Where Are You used to host on there. Does anyone remember that? Scooby-Dooby-Doo, oh, where are you? We got somewhere to do now.
Jesus Christ. I swear, I'm getting hard. I'm getting hard. An impromptu acapella. It just tickles my balls.
A little bit. It's just a little bit, though. I need, if I ever do it, though, I'm going to just have to look up the lyrics online. Even though I probably may know them very well off heart, but then they came up with another one though where they just changed at the intro.
Wait, when? Hold
on.
They
had like this, and I'm like thinking that's not the theme song. Come on.
Wait, when? Wait, hold on a second. People in the chat saying that Fierce cried. I don't remember seeing Fierce cry. When was this? Can someone fill me in on this?
Okay, here it is, Chris. I've never cried, I don't think, on a stream. I told you and I told a couple other people because people were giving me so much shit and they were making fun of me and it was getting out of control. I was at work and it gets very lonely in my security office because I'm always working nights or working early in the morning, and I just let them get to me. And yes, a few times I cry. I'm not afraid to say it. Yeah, I did cry. I mean, people are ruthless on YouTube. Like, they were just giving me so much shit, and I was like, you know what? Fuck you guys. And then it hurt my feelings, and I cried. So there it is.
You never cried on stream, though, correct?
I've never cried on stream. No.
Oh, okay.
No.
If Fear I'm pretty much ready.
Okay. Well, they were asking me a question, Sega. I'm sorry. I'm bowing down to the great Segacamp. Okay.
Okay. All right.
I'm ready.
So, no countdown?
Oh, I'm sorry. All right, here we go, Sega. 3,
All right.
2, 1. Fucking rock that shit.
Butterfly in the sky. I can go twice as high. Take a look.
It's in a book.
A reading
rainbow.
I can go anywhere. Friends
Yes.
to know and ways to grow. A reading
rainbow.
I can be anything. Take a look. It's in a book. A reading rainbow. Reading rainbow. Reading
rainbow.
Reading rainbow.
Yes. That was amazing. F for presentation for Filthy Georgia for not singing. Unbelievable. That was great.
Bite me, Fierce.
You love that? You love that, Filthy Georgia?
Well, kiss my ass. I wouldn't want to bite that. It's too filthy. That's why your name is Filthy.
Fierce, you know you
That's
love me.
No, I hate you.
as well. Though MMA-Holes. You know another.
I think you're a fucking idiot. It's talking car.
I should try and get to.
Fierce, are you triggered?
I'm gonna regret that Filthy Georgia's watching this, but
I think you should just kick her out, Sega. Just get her out of here. You know?
Are you triggered, Fierce?
No.
You sound triggered.
Someday.
No,
someday
I just don't deal with idiots.
Done to this.
I didn't do anything to you, Fierce.
But I
Oh,
may
yeah,
also
you
do the
did. You know you
Japanese
did.
intro
I know
as well,
who
just
you
as
are.
like a little bonus.
You don't know anything about me, Fierce.
I know exactly
I
who
did
you
a
are.
big. I remember back when I did a big collaboration of Looney Tunes, and I had like
Sounds
the
like
merry-go-round
Jesse's
broke down.
voice.
This is it,
It's not a
and
big. It's not. Yeah, it does. It's not a big fucking surprise.
Wait,
Ooh.
hold on a second.
This is a surprise to me, Fierce.
We all know who it is. Anyway, continue, Sega.
I love you, Fierce.
I hate you.
I'm glad.
someday I do like to do Sailor Moon as a cartoon acapella.
Do it,
guys.
Sega.
Would anyone feel a little weird if I just did this as an acapella? This is
Sega.
one of the first animes that I watched, and I instantly fell in love with it ever since.
Sega, did you just hear what happened? Fears just called
What?
Filthy Georgia Jesse.
I mean, it sounds like her. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm about 95% positive.
So you saying if it smells like shit and it looks like shit, it is shit.
Exactly.
Oh my god. This is insane. Filthy Georgia, what do you have to say? Wait, hold on. Jesse's in the chat. Don't mind the typing sound from Filthy Georgia.
Yeah, that's a big clue too. Yeah.
Filthy Georgia loves to type.
Yeah, I'm sure she
I'm not
does.
saying about Filthy Georgia or Jesse Bell are like the same person, guys.
Chris, I'm
but
not triggered. I just get sick and tired of people sometimes. So, I mean, maybe I am a little triggered sometimes. It's fucking hilarious that people have no lives and they do this stupid shit. I just ball over it.
Jesse in the chat is actually cursing you out, but I'm confused. I'm so confused. Filthy Georgia, are you Jesse or are you someone else? You need to let us know what's going on.
If I'm wrong, then I'm wrong. But it seems like it's Jesse. I mean, I could be wrong.
I'm looking in the chat,
But
and it looks like
I can't
Jesse
write-
is not very
I
happy.
can't make that out.
I could
I
care
just
less if
can't.
Jesse's happy.
Jesse's upset. Wow, I'm looking.
Oh, God, she's upset. What's going to happen? Ooh.
Fears, it seems to me like you have it wrong.
If I'm wrong, then I'm wrong.
Are you going to apologize to Jessie, or are you going to continue offending her?
I never offended her. I didn't do anything.
She looks pretty offended in the chat.
Sorry.
Good boy.
Good boy. What the fuck? Sega, all I'm going to say is weird. Weird idiots on the internet. Weird.
Thanks.
Random.
Yeah.
Crazy, weird, psycho, weird.
Well, I mean, this is sad. I wish before the stream ends, I wish that Filthy Georgia and Fierce could make up live on Sega stream. I think that would be nice, right, Sega? What do you think?
Listen, I wasn't trying to start anything. I just made a valid point that her
What
voice,
was that, Fierce?
that her voice sounds very similar to Jesse's. Because I've seen Jesse on your show, Chris.
Fierce.
That's all I was trying to say.
Fierce.
Yes.
Has anyone ever told you it sounds very similar to Morgan Freeman's?
The what now? I didn't hear you.
You sound
You
like
know,
Morgan Freeman. Are
Morgan
you Morgan
Well, you know what? I'll
Freeman?
take that as a compliment because Morgan Freeman is a great actor. So, hey,
Piers
thanks.
is Morgan Freeman.
Piers, you sound like Morgan. Have you ever got that before, Morgan Freeman?
No, I haven't, but I will take it as a compliment because Morgan Freeman's a great actor.
I'm Morgan Freeman. Is that Piers?
I can't do Morgan Freeman. I tried.
I don't think I
and-
sound remotely like him, but that's okay.
Can we take a
But I
vote?
don't think I sound remotely like Jesse.
Oh.
Then I apologize. It sounded like Jesse. You know, I
I
apologize.
accept your
then.
apology, Pierce.
Okay.
It can't be Jesse. I'm like watching. I'm looking at the live stream when
Then I
she made her
apologize.
first appearance. Like I said, she's showing her face on camera. I'm watching it right now.
You know,
and
Chris,
that doesn't-
maybe Filthy is right. Sometimes, yes, I do get triggered. I try not to get triggered as much, but I don't know why Jesse a long time ago started some shit. Like I heard from a whole bunch of people in me and Sega's community. One day she just started saying a whole bunch of shit. And like I told you, like the reason why I got rid of all those people, not every MMA hole, but some MMA holes, I was like, I'm not going to deal with it. So I just started one by one, bam, 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 block, block, block. And I thought she was
It's okay,
talking
though,
shit.
guys, I'm not like that at all. If you MMA hosts came to my channel, I will gladly take it.
Sega's a good guy.
Take it in a heartbeat.
But
One
Sega,
one
Sega,
day-
I've totally enjoyed the stream, buddy. It's awesome. Love the stream. So yes, I will apologize to Jesse and I'll apologize to Filthy. So I'm sorry if I made that assumption.
I tell you what.
Apology
Sega-
accepted.
Oh, wow. This is-
But that's the reason initially, Chris, why I blocked Jessie, because I thought she was trying to start shit. Like I said, I have no idea who she is. The only thing I know of her is that she's been a couple times on your show. That's the only thing I know of her. And you guys are buddy, and you guys do the show, and I love your show. I mean, I've watched not every single episode, Chris, but almost every single episode. I love your videos.
Did you see the 300,000 view episode, Fierce?
I saw a little bit of it. I was at work, so I didn't see all of it, but I saw a little bit of it.
There was so much autism in that stream. We had 12,000 people watching at one point, and I was erect. And the hate and the racism was in the chat. It was real. And
Oh Lord.
yeah, so I would say this, Fierce. No matter what, as many people as you get in them chats, you're just gonna get all the crazies and the haters and this and that. You can't block everyone because there's an obscene amount of these people out there. There's way more hate.
Well,
than-
I've talked to Sega. Me and Sega are pretty good buddies. I don't want to take up his whole show, but ever since I've gotten a little bit more popular on YouTube, it's been a real struggle for me to deal with all this crazy idiots. So, and I have low patience sometimes, and I have a little bit of anger, and they've really triggered me. So I try to have a good time, but I try to just avoid negative people. Anyway.
So you stopped live streaming? Is that the deal, or are you just doing? What are you looking to do?
Well, today I just did a little live stream just to update everybody because I've been working so much. I hadn't vlogged like in about 6 or 7 days, so I thought, okay, I'll just do my little live stream to update everybody. But yeah, I'm gonna take about a good 6 months to a year off.
Oh wow, well that might be the good way. We have an echo going on here. I don't know if it's.
I don't know if it's me or if it's Chris. So Sega, I apologize for the echo.
It's okay.
Anyway, let Sega continue.
Yeah, go ahead. Go for it, Sega.
Where to go for it from here now?
Well, it looks like that Filthy Georgia and Fears are fine now. It looks like they're friends.
We're
right?
good.
Yes. Like I said, I watched him. I just rewatched him. The stream where Filthy Georgia shows up for the first time, and yes, she does show her face on camera. And I took one look at that. I'm like, no, that's not Jessie Bell.
Sega,
So I can safely say that Jessie Bell, if you're watching right now, I know it's not you. Because you're like one person, Jesse. Filthy Georgia's another. I could definitely say that right now.
Sega, believe me, we're friends. I wasn't trying to start shit. It just, her voice sounded similar, but, or at least I think it is. But if I'm completely wrong, evidently I'm wrong. So,
I forgive you, Fierce.
right on. Cool.
I'll be looking forward to Pokemon Crystal next week. I'm starting Metroid next week. I'm going to be playing Metroid 1 and 2 on my Twitch channel, but I'm finally going to Kanto.
You know what, Sega? To break.
You know, did you know MMA-Holes? I actually did Lavender Town scene, not from only Generation 1, but Generation 2.
Can you do me a favor before you finish that story? Can you drop Fierce's link in the chat? Because people are asking where the channel is. They're looking to subscribe.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Sega, if you're my real friend, please don't put it in there. I've already got enough trolls.
I'm afraid I'll have to say no, guys. I'm sorry.
Thank Christ. Thank Christ. I already got enough problems in my life. No, I'm not saying.
Chris already has enough problems, guys. Trust me on that. I know.
Listen, here it is. One time I asked Chris, "Hey, Chris, try and hook me up with like some subs," and he's like, "Fierce, you don't want some of the people coming over to your channel." I was like, "All right, well then never mind." He's like, "Fierce," he's like, "You thought Black Aldrin was bad. You thought Yakov was bad." He's like, "Just to wait till some of these crazy fuckers come over to your channel." I'm like, "I'm good then. I am really good. I'll make them on my own. I'll make the subs on my own."
Yeah, they're a little nutty.
I mean, I'm not a bad guy. I'm not a bad guy. I just I just don't like trolling. I just think it's a waste of time, you know, people that troll other people. I try and be a nice guy, try and get along with everybody. So I wasn't trying to start shit with Jesse. Not trying to start shit with is it Filthy George or Filthy Georgia? Is that her name, Filthy Georgia? Chris?
George. But there's a Filthy George in the chat as well, Fears. Or I should be pointing this way.
So,
I
wait.
gotta point the opposite way.
Okay, so what's the car's name? Filthy Georgia?
Filthy George is in Texas. Filthy Georgia is in Canada with Sega.
Oh, okay. All right. Good to know.
Oh yeah.
Sega, I'm telling, dude. Potential, flowers, candy, date. Get on it.
Filthy, I followed you on Twitter. Ask me where to meet. Just contact me on Facebook. I'm on Facebook all the time, girl.
I fucking love this.
What do you have to say about this?
Oh shit, Chris, I'm telling you.
My DM, Sega.
I'll pull up the whole suit, dress up like James Bond. Even have the PP7 just in case Filthy George shows up out of the blue.
Well, we've already found out that Sega doesn't care if Filthy Georgia is a car or a woman. Sega has no problem with dating.
After all, MMA-Holes, did you notice that about a few months ago, I just did a live stream showing that I got the complete James Bond collection? Most of the early Bond movies were pretty much like my first time rewatching them, like the old Connerys, the old Moores.
I saw that stream. It was a good one.
Favorite, Moonraker.
I love Moonraker. That's my favorite James Bond film.
And I noticed though that by halfway through Moonraker, John's is like becoming a good friend of James Bond. That's just I find that a little weird.
It's true. It's at the end of the film. So, Chris, what have you been up to, buddy? It's been a minute since you and me talked.
I've been just fucking raping YouTube. That's what I've been doing.
Congrats on all the new subs, man. It's awesome. You're blowing up, dude.
We're about to destroy YouTube, take over it, fuck YouTube in the ass multiple times, and flip it upside down and fuck it again. That's what we're gonna do.
Now, Sega, do you mind if I ask?
Do a barrel roll, and then it just flips and then it does a complete spin.
Sega, do you mind if I ask Chris a real quick question before you end the show?
Oh, wait, sorry, Fierce. What were you saying?
I was saying, do you mind if I ask Chris a question real quick before you end the show, or whenever you end the show?
Sure.
Chris, I know there was some some tension between you and some guy that got you banned. I forgot his name. Is it Zane or Zen or whatever the hell that guy was?
It was Zane. It was Zane Simon.
Okay, and so has all that been resolved and your channel's back and everything's fine now, or is there still some controversy or whatever the hell? Because I saw bits and pieces of the battle, but I didn't see all of it.
Well,
welcome everyone to the Bloody Elbow 6th round post-fight show with me, Zane Simon.
Cock, Zane's a cock. Cock, Zane's a cock. King of the cocks. Cock, Zane's a cock. Cock, Zane's a cock. King of the cocks. Cocks, Zane's a cock.
I'm only going to get 6 hours of sleep at night, but I don't care.
Quit, Cock King, I don't give a fuck. You'll do nothing. I'm the king of YouTube. You're the king of cocks. Your salami patty hair and the bag of dicks you suck. cock, let's cock, let's seize the cock. Cock, let's cock, seize the cock. King of the cocks, cock, seize the cock. Cock, seize the cock. King of the cocks. Pirate, how dopamine man with eagles.
This is a great song.
If you've got a wig on your head, it looks like hookahs. Without bread, your conscience sucks will be instead. Fuck you, Zane. Cock, let's cock, let's cock. Cock, let's cock.
I'm loving it.
Cock, cock, save the cock. Cock, cock, save the cock.
Are you making these all by yourself, the MMA holes? They seem to be the best.
So I mean, that's the answer that I really wanted. But I was just curious if all that fight and all that craziness was over, Chris.
No, he's still an asshole.
Well, hey man, at least you got the channel back, and no more not any O's and not any Zane. So now you have the freedom to stream whenever you want.
Yeah, well, I don't know, that all got squashed.
That's cool.
I'm the A side. He's the B side.
That's cool, man.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, I initially was the one that got Sega into you. I was like, Sega, I'm watching this new guy. Seems pretty cool. I'm like, I don't know much about MMA fighting, but I'm like, he's getting me more into it.
It's true.
And I said, Sega, go check him out. And he was like, give me a link, Fears, and I sent him over there.
It's true.
That's how it all started. Now I'm becoming a standard with the MMA holes now, Fears.
I heard, and hey, congrats, man. That's awesome.
Yeah.
So now you can sing every time. And Chris loves that shit.
I do.
Yeah, of course.
So the new one, Sega, what's the new one? I mean, I missed some of it. I missed some of the new song that the Not MMA-Holes was singing with Filthy George and Filthy Georgia and everybody. What's the new one? Because I missed. I had to use the restroom, and I came back, and right as I put my headphones back on, you were just ending the song.
I forget what it was now, actually. The new
you said it was a perfect intro for, I think you said the Wear Camp rants or something.
Oh, yes, that's Night Vision.
Yeah, and how does it go again?
It's a very ambient theme that I actually discovered on YouTube, and I was like, I should have this as the intro for Wear Camp rants.
Okay. And how does it go?
Oh, you want to hear it?
Well, I missed some of it because I had to use the restroom. So, and when I came back, you were just ending the song. I mean, you don't have to sing the whole thing. I just.
Although I will say this much though, I did edit. I just started editing the first Wear Camp rant for season 2, guys, and you will hear almost the entire song for like the season 2 above, just for like the very beginning of season 2.
Mm-hmm.
So you get to hear almost the entire song for the intro for like the very first rant of season 2. There's not going to be much for season 2, guys. I'm only having like 5 rants made for like season 2. There was originally 8, but that was because the finale was like split into 2 separate parts. So it's more like 7 actually.
So can you just give me like 10 seconds of the song? Like what it sounds like? Because I didn't get to hear much of it.
Sure, just give me a minute.
All right, and while you do that, Sega, I think I got to get out of here. I got to go smash my head against the wall. So thank you for having me on. I do appreciate it. It was a great time. And
well, thank you for coming on then.
We'll definitely talk again soon.
We had a blast.
Chris, before you go, tell that Not MMA-Holes, no more tying you up and leaving you in a cellar for about 8 hours.
Yeah, he's such
no more.
He's such a douche, but
well, good to talk to you, man. It's been a while, but good to see you again.
It is always a pleasure to speak to everyone over here. And rest in peace, Carrie. I mean, I heard Carrie got raped and thrown into a closet.
Well, she dumped the guy, and then she's back with him. And when she dumped him, she said that a new show was coming back, and she was going to call it the Manic Carey Show, and we were all excited for her to come back. She got back with Alex. I talked to her about 2 or 3 weeks ago. That's what she told me. And now she's reblocked everyone. So I hope she comes back, and I hope the new show, the Manic Carey Show, I hope it's a reality. I hope, because she said, Fears, if you thought I was manic before, just wait till the Manic Carey Show comes out. So I hope it's a thing. I hope she comes back and does it.
That's right. And thank you to the chat room. Thank you. Thank you.
Coming back?
That's what she told me. She said she may be coming back. As of right now, she's not coming back because she reblocked everybody, and she's back with Alex. So there it is. There it is. Yeah. So I'll keep you posted, Chris.
All right. Peace and love.
Peace. All right. Sega, I'll let you end the show, but thanks a lot. That was it was great doing the as always the Reading Rainbow show. It was a great stream. Sega, you realize I was not trying to start shit with Jesse or Filthy George. I was just trying to make a point.
Here's.
Oh, is this the song? Okay.
You know what? This could be a good way to close out the stream right here, guys. Just listen to that theme. Go outside, look at the night sky while listening to this, guys. It's beautiful. It's ambient. It fits the night tune.
Well, here, I'll show them the night, Sega, so they can like get more into it. Look at that. Look at it's the moon.
Pitch black.
There you are.
I like it.
There you go. They can see the night, Sega.
Oh, the main reason you can still see me, though, guys, is because I have two computer monitors glaring right back into my face. Like, I have a side monitor over here, guys, and then I have a laptop monitor with just about enough.
Sega, they're really enjoying this song, and they're getting into the mood. There's the night air, and yeah, the night, they were enjoying it. I like the show. I thought the show was great, Sega. It was awesome. I just want to let you know, you do know that I was on your side. I wasn't trying to start anything on your show. I was just trying to make a point. It sounded like they were the same person. So
yeah.
But I have nothing against Jesse.
This is a good way to end it off. I just rewinded about the theme a bit, guys, and I'm going to go play this and end the show just like this, guys.
Okay.
Everybody, this is the SegaCampGamer, guys, and I'll see you guys later. Click that button over here to subscribe. Click that button over here to check out the acapella playlist. And as always, everybody, subscribe. You guys all have a very good night and take care.